Let's get magical. Hi friends, and welcome to a really special video here at Creative Life School. I'm Garrett Paknis, musician and artist, and the founder of this platform, Creative Life School, helping you tap into your soul, inspiration, all that good juiciness. And today I'm in the English countryside. It's really beautiful out here, and I escaped London, where I live now. I'm originally from the States, and born in New Jersey, and then lived in New York City from my teenage years up until my late 20s, moved to Berlin for a couple years, and now I am in England. Quite a magical place and a place to tap in, for me at least, intuitively, and I want to help you do that today. So we are going to do a little guide for a full moon ritual. There will be a sound healing with a singing bowl, and there will be journal prompts and through prayer that I use, and energy clearing techniques as well. This can help you tap into your own intuition. And during full moons, it's a time of change. It's a time of surrender and letting go and letting life and the universe work out for us, right? And I myself have had a lot to be letting go of. You know, I'm a musician and artist, and it's a tricky time for creatives because I can't perform. And I used to do all of this helping people spiritually in my 20s as an energy healer. I'm a 500-hour yoga trained teacher in both Hatha and Kundalini. And even though I'm not teaching the practices of yoga, it is something that I use every day to tap in. And I just want to share this energy and this vibration from my soul to yours, my heart to yours. So I'm really hoping that you enjoy this video. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe, because we're doing all kinds of videos around here, you know, even videos about personal branding, what I've learned through being an artist and musician, growing my Instagram, having fans all over the world, as well as ways to stay creative, in flow, ways to be more productive, ways to beat your procrastination, you know, all of that, as well as just inspirational content to help you grow, vibrate higher. But today we are going to do the full moon practice, and there's really no better place than out here in the English countryside. This land is so powerful. Wizards and witches and all of that good stuff is built from England. So much folklore on these lands and a lot of ancient medicine. So I hope to be able to pass off that vibration to you. And yeah, let's jump into it. So we're gonna go inside, and I'll kind of walk you through and talk to you more about ritual. So before we begin, I'm just gonna make some tea because it's nice to have something to sip on. And sometimes when I do full moon rituals and meditations, I make some cacao, which I made last night, and you can follow on my personal channel. But I wanted to do a video today that's more accessible. Not everyone has cacao, but I thought everyone might have tea, and it doesn't really matter your drink of choice, but something that can help you in assisting of relaxing. Take it easy. So I'm gonna make some tea with lemon. Okay, so now that we have our tea, let's go into the ritual room. Jeez, I sound like a demon. That's definitely not what we're trying to create here in the full moon, but we do like to keep it spicy around here. Okay, love, so here we are in my makeshift ritual room. I'm renting this Airbnb for the weekend to shoot content and just to get some fresh air and be in nature, which is really, really special. And when I'm doing ritual, you know, full moons are all about how we can grow into the next stage of our life, what we can let go of and be able to release so that we can have more fulfillment, more pleasure, more joy, less self-sabotage, you know, less bad habits, procrastination, just time wasting. I think that that's the biggest issue with everything that we're going through these days. You know, it's been a long year. We have to find what now works for us and what is going to sustain us moving into the future. And the only thing that is going to help us is by healing what we carry in our heart that is weighing us down. Judgment, shame, being surrounded by toxic people or toxic relationships, and the habits and reasons that we find ourselves in those positions, because everything in life is a reflection of our inner state of being. If we feel chaotic inside, we will probably be experiencing chaos in the outside world. But if we feel calm, grounded, at peace, and even though life is never going to be perfect, if we can experience those things, if we can have that within us, then our life is going to be flowing much more. That doesn't mean that we'll have all our hopes and dreams and things that we won't want to work towards, or goals or aspirations, because I myself, I feel like a pretty calm person, but I also, am not exactly where I want to be with my career, and it's been a long road as an artist. But I stay grounded and connected to the truth of me, and I have patience, and I try to look at the long-term picture so that when I am dealing with really heavy, deep emotions, I can remember that this is temporary, that this passes, and that tomorrow will bring a new day. And so this kind of ritual lifestyle can help us move through those difficult, heavy, just tough, dense energies and allow us more inner fulfillment and inner peace. So a big way that I really release during the full moon, and that is so recommended. I'm not the first person to do this, and I won't be the last, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but journaling. The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron changed my life 10 years ago. It tapped me into that creative flow and helped me unleash. And she describes the process of doing morning pages, which is just like a brain dump, like getting everything in your brain out. And during the full moon, we want to be releasing, right? So it's just super helpful to have a blank sheet of paper, and you can label it, you cannot label it. I usually do just put full moon, and you can just start listing whatever areas of your life you're fed up with, you're ready to let go of, you feel are toxic, you feel are weighing you down, you feel are, ready to be released. Just put I release, or you can use I let go of. I let go of what no longer serves me. I let go of caring about what people think. I allow life to work out for me. So you can write what you're letting go of, what you're releasing, and then write what you allow, what you're filling that released energy with. Call in more fulfillment, more connection, more passion, more purpose, deeper connection with other people. That's what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, everything we release is allowing us to come home more to ourselves, meaning that it's connecting us more to ourselves. And when we're more connected to ourselves, we can be more connected with other people, and that's the whole point of humanity. We're living in a world that's very separated. We're living in a world that wants to put us against each other and make competition, and that's what drives sales. And the beauty industry is one of the most money-making industries in the world, because we all want to look good, look good. But what about feeling good? And what about being good? Beauty starts from within. So everything we're releasing tonight, I just I pray that you find the intention within you to release it so that you can make your life better from the inside out, because your beauty will shine to others. And maybe if you're a dude watching this and you're like, my beauty shines to others, your strength, your courage, your perseverance, your true self, and not just the personality that we play. We are all such complex beings and complex people. We have so many different layers of us. And we have to honor all of that, because there's no way that we're ever going to feel fulfilled if we don't accept all parts of us. But this practice, doing I release this, I let go of, I call in this, I allow more of, this practice will really let us get to where we want to go. And where we want to go might not be what our ego would have us think. I was reading a comment the other day on TikTok, inspirational post about, calling in your dreams, all of that. And someone commented like, okay, I prayed for fame and fortune and this and that. And then I went to the profile and they were like a fan page of a celebrity, which is fine, but I'm kind of like, why are we all praying for like celebrity and fame and richness? And I get it, like I'm a musician, like I play that game, and I'm saying this because, but what's underneath that? What can we tap into? So I hope that this can tap you in to this. And once I'm done journaling and kind of just dumping the energy out of me, and I hope you can do that too, then I like to do a little sound healing. And I recorded something earlier that I did. If you want the full version, it's just a video of the sound healing, pure energy. This frequency is the key of E, and it taps you into your gut. So if you have a hard time listening to your gut or intuition, which, the full moon is a great time to tap into all those things, to tap into our inner power, our inner freedom. I have a full video on this channel that you can go to. I like to do to really sit and to really get that frequency of trusting myself, remembering, not realizing, but remembering that I have the answers for myself, and to not listen to social media, don't listen to the news, There's so much heaviness in the world, but all we need as people is to listen to our inner self, our heart, our soul. So this will allow you to do that. And I just allow for these 30 seconds to just close your eyes and sink into this and see if you like it. If it's not for you, that's cool, but see if this helps. I release what no longer serves me. I release my insecurities. I release my judgments. I release my smallness. And I release my own expectations of what I should do. And I just allow myself to be strong, be resilient, be more connected, and less afraid. I am fearless. I am free. I am love. And I spread joy, peace, and freedom. Amen. Now that we're all calm and zened out, I can't even speak, but now that we're zened out, another thing I like to do is just some extra prayer. And it's really beautiful outside. And I am in the forest. I'm alongside the forest of Dean. That's actually the forest of Dean up there. I'm on the side of it. And so we're just going to go outside before it gets totally dark. We're just going to do some prayer and service to the world. And I'll show you a little bit of the garden, the garden and the forest. And I hope that this can just help you remember who you are and your truth and your soul. So let's go. And that's another thing about full moon. It's such an important part of our lives to be in nature, to reconnect to what matters, because the simple things like the bird's song, hello, and just remembering that, remembering the natural parts of life, because we make life so complicated. And I'm guilty of that too. My intuition has been kind of whispering to me, like, just make it simple. Like, just let go. Like, you don't need to worry about all these things. It will take care of itself. And I sometimes think that I need to push or make things happen, kind of like a forceful, controlling energy, right? We all think that if we let go or if we don't put in the work, then things are going to fall apart. But usually, if we can let go, things fall together. And I'm learning that myself. That's why connecting to nature is just so important, because it reminds us of the simple pleasures and allows us, those birds are so beautiful, but it allows us just to tap into our heart. And that's where all things come from. And the full moon is just that time to release and to just let go of that control, let go of that pushiness, that neediness, within ourselves, with other people, with our career. So let's check out, oh, look at that beautiful sunset. So let's check out nature a little more. So if you'd like, you can say this prayer with me. I pray for deeper meaning, deeper fulfillment. I pray for good health for myself and for others. I pray to release the things that keep me down, caring about numbers on social media. I release caring about what people think of me, and I allow people who honor me as fully as I honor myself. I let go of pain and shame. I allow more love. I allow more energy, to be more focused. I let go of any procrastination. I let go of bad habits. I let go of the fear that keeps me held back. And I allow myself to be focused. I allow myself to feel more fulfilled. Thank you so much for being here, friends. This is a deeply meaningful project of mine, this Creative Life School. I did this in my 20s. I can't wait to share more heartfelt messages and ways to tap us into ourselves. I've also struggled with a lot of mental health issues in my life, and I want to bring more awareness to the ways that I've learned to heal myself and to stay connected. And, we're all healing together. And that's what's so beautiful, because I think, if you're just having a spiritual awakening or you're getting more in touch with yourself, and things like full moon and ritual and all that, if you're newer to it, you might feel alone in it. But you're definitely not alone. There are so many of us, beautiful souls out here. And I really hope that you can feel my love and feel illuminated after going through that ritual, just remember, take some time for yourself, spend some time in nature, maybe take a bath, do some journaling, allow yourself to think of what you're ready to let go of and really feel it. You can even journal and take the paper and then burn it and watch as it burns and crumbles and goes away from you. There's so much you can do. Cook yourself a good meal, clean your apartment, clean your space so that you get rid of any energy cobwebs. You clear your space with some kind of smudging. The possibilities are limitless, and so are you. So are you. You are limitless. We are limitless, and we're in this together. So thank you so much for joining me for this full moon ritual. I'm Garrett Paknis, and this is Creative Life School, tapping you into all the soulful inspiration for your life. And if you love this kind of content and you want more, or you just like my vibe and my aura, then you can like and subscribe, because we're doing lots of videos, weekly videos with me, and then guided meditations and things like that in between. So maybe 2 or 3 a week. So we're going to be hitting it hard for you and for your soul and your heart. So many things. Mwah. Mwah.